Okay, we're live. Good, we're live now, after some technical difficulties. Okay, good. Everything appears to be working now. Had some slight technical hiccups there. We're starting for real now. Our destination tonight is the Purgatorium on the planet Roak, which was featured as a planet and a dungeon in the original Star Ocean. Originally a Super Nintendo game, it got a PSP port. This is a prequel to the first Star Ocean game, actually, so this area of Roak is to be relevant to a game that was never localized until the PSP port that not many people played because the PSP was not that successful in the West and they didn't do anything to release the game digitally for the Vita or anything when they started doing that. So, for those that have been following, here we go. This is the Purgatorium. From a story standpoint, we are attempting to rescue a featherfolk that was captured by some cultists here, and do a whole lot of dungeon crawling on the way. We have... That's for a quest. That's good to find so quickly. So, we've got two new characters that I haven't demoed yet in the stream. One is Miracle, the other is Miria. So first we got Miracle. She's a fighter along the lines of Edge or... Ezri! How are you doing? Missed you last week. As you can see, Miracle is a cat. She's actually of the species Lesser Fellpool, which are common on Roak. So you missed last week on Cardianon. Which was after Lemuris. And yes, Lesser Fellpool are basically cats. Oh right, let me get the bot, because there's entirely a possibility. Alright, the bot is ready. So Miracle is a pretty straightforward fighter. She is slightly faster than Edge, so she has higher DPS output. There is a skill manual for Bacchus, who joined us during our dungeon crawl last week. There are two of those that we're going to get in this place. The other is for Miracle, so maybe I'll switch to playing as Miria for a second. Wow. Our other new character from since last time is Miria, who is a Morphous, basically a space elf. And like Lemmel, who you've seen before on these streams, she is a mage character, so she can use spells pretty quickly.
伝統と呼ぶにはあまりにもあっけないものだった。
All right. Did somebody get poisoned? That shouldn't happen. Wow. Wide range EM bomb. Skill manual steel. Okay, that's something we are immediately going to give to Miracle because stealing items is important. Oh wow, Miria can learn it too. Did not think that. But Miracle is the melee character, so that probably makes more sense. And battle config. As we continue. Miria's blindside lets you do that because you can warp behind an enemy, which is pretty useful. And that's not how I wanted that combo to go. Ah, okay. So, how did this dungeon actually work? I don't remember it that well, honestly, but yeah. Esri, last time you watched, we were on Lemurus, I guess. So we've been to 2 planets since then. One which was technically a giant space station. You are always edging the overworld, yes. Even when he's not even in the party. Technically, Edge is also the only character that learns the sprinting skill, but thankfully he's always in the party, so you can always use it. Alright. We lit a torch. Da 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 da. Very Zelda. The door opened. Woo! Okay, so there's a bunch of treasure chests in the upper left that I still need to get over there. Let me check my guide real quick. And also, just because the bot's here and I know Rex wants to use that command a lot. Let's go down to the next level. Purgatorium B1. This is the Purgatorium on the planet Roak. A temple where some cultists have kidnapped a featherfolk, which is a local race on this planet, with the intent to sacrifice her. And there's Miracle taking the kill again. So to get through that, we're going to need the light ring. Which might be pretty soon. Jeez, Miracle took the kill again? Wow. Wow. We're lighting all the torches. Oh, maybe that's what we have to do out there. Ha. I don't remember Stannis. There's another miracle kill. Oh, Bacchus got it, wow. Oh, I get it. I have to do it in a certain order. Welp. Didn't do that right. Ah. There we go. Our bot is here to count things for us. Our bot can count the number of fails. It can also count the number of bad jokes I make, and the number of times the camera homes in on a girl's backside. Which this game has a tendency to do. But it's not doing it because I haven't gotten any last hits on a kill with Raimi. So... Miracle keeps taking all the kills. Well, this game has a lot of it. Miria's outfit is also... With Miria, it likes to pan over her chest a lot, so it does that in this game. Alright, that's a door open. Let's go back, though, because... Okay, that's a treasure chest we can't get yet. Because we don't have the light ring. Yeah, I'll switch back to Miria now. Miria, here we go. Let's try to get some last hits here. This same battle theme was used in the original Star Ocean. It's a remix version of that one. The next planet has a remix of the Star Ocean 2 battle theme for its battle theme. Just a little bit of trivia. Jesus, Miracle, stop taking all the kills. Okay. Who's never gonna get any last hits? Phase. There we go. That's not a command yet. Whoa. Let's sneak up on this guy. Oh, that was in my face. Damn it, man. Who took that one? Bacchus. Oh my god. Yeah, Motoi Sakuraba generally does pretty well with soundtracks, I find, especially battle themes. Oh, and this one is another one that requires the light ring. Great. What's in this door? Nothing. Okay, great. Whoa. Firing my laser. Who took it? Oh man, I'm just not getting any last hits with the characters I'm playing as today. This is not going to plan at all. Whoa! It hasn't triggered though. Like, it hasn't happened once. Some of Motoi Sakuraba's other work, he's been involved with the Tales series, so, which is kind of a sister series to Star Ocean, since Star Ocean kind of... And that came and smacked me in the face. Oh my god, Bacchus, I swear. Okay, I did get it. Whoa. I'm apparently bad at playing mages in this? I'm not sure if Valkyrie Profile 2 was also Sakuraba. That's a really good question, I would have to check that. Alright, so we can't open that door yet because we don't have the light ring. So we're back here. We also did the Golden Sun games on Game Boy Advance and the one on DS. Is that the last one? I think I got the last hit there. Nope, it's not doing that animation. Rex is disappointed. Wow. So this is gonna open something up when we get this. Oh right, it opens up into that, okay. Oh right, FaZe is still in the party. I put him in just so other characters wouldn't get last hits. Oh my god. Well, that didn't take very long. Oh, it's another one of these puzzles. Ha! Ha! And another door opens. This dungeon is very Zelda. The one thing FaZe can do that other characters can't. Just kidding, Edge can do that too. Alright, I'm gonna get these last hits here because the fact that the counter is still at 0. Did I get it? Did I get it? Damn it, Bacchus. FaZe is generally not that good, no. He's kind of made to be a hybrid fighter caster character and kind of fails at both. And of course, can't open this treasure chest until we get a ring from another planet. Come down here and fight, you stupid bat. Ah. There we go. I don't know what to tell you. I'm getting these last hits and it's always doing the other animation, Rex. What do we do? Whoa, okay. Come get me, buddy. Oh, fine. They don't want to set up an ambush encounter for me. Well, that didn't work at all. And Bacchus takes the last hit. Alright, Bacchus, you're getting swapped out. Wow. Whatever. Sure, why not? Let's bring FaZe back. And that's shooting nothing. And here we have a crystal that'll recharge the light ring, but no light ring yet. Ha. Edge has been out a while too. And I'm pretty over-leveled apparently because I've been learning how to play all the characters and doing all the side quests and everything. So hopefully when the bonus dungeon comes it won't feel like running into a brick wall on difficulty curve. Wow, it just... A couple years ago I played it on PS3. So... Okay, this... The bonus dungeons are always nuts. So, while I may be overleveled for this part of the game, the bonus dungeon... Now this guy's pointing this way, this guy's pointing here, so we light this torch. Whoosh. And now they both point toward the middle, so... I played the PS3 release of this a little while after that came out, because I liked the game on the Xbox 360, but really did not care for the English voice acting in it. So being able... They are, however, incredibly difficult. So... I've never actually cleared a bonus dungeon in a... Oh, hey, mini-boss time. Hey, stay away from it. Let's get Phase out of here. Ow. Pain. Wow, he keeps jumping on my face. Oh geez, he went rush mode. But I'm hoping with the whole Saturday Night Dungeon Crawl, that'll get me high level enough to do the bonus dungeon in this game. And learning all the characters will get me high level enough, because when I've gone into the bonus dungeon in this game in past runs, I've just felt really underleveled and stopped. Ow, pain. Well, he didn't last very long. Alright. Excellent, we got the light ring. Now there's a ton of stuff we can do in this place. Oh, maybe don't walk into it. That probably gets a fail counter if anyone wants to do the honors. Open the door! Runic metal, I need that for a quest, don't I? Haha. Cool. There we go. So unlike the other rings, which you've seen probably throughout streams of this, there it is. Rex, do the honors. So, unlike the other rings that you have, the light ring only has one charge in it, so you have to recharge it a bunch to keep doing these things and get all the treasure chests. People were counting it 2 weeks ago, so I saw fit to... That was actually, like... Rex was telling me that I should edit that into the video in post, and I was like, hey... The chat is already in the video. It would be much easier to set up a bot. So that's what I did. And the other stuff kind of came after that for the bot. But that was the original reason for setting up the bot. To count that. Alright, those crystals reset if I come back in, so... If I end up having to leave to get all the treasures. Charge the light ring. That's the one that needs the wind ring to get the ivy off. Saw that one earlier, should have remembered that, but we can... Oh, hey, this is a door. And... Woo! I'm gonna do some healing. That's further down. That's not where I want to go yet. Okay, no crystal here. Do we have a charge? No, we do not. Fail. Should be a few crystals up here, and if not, we can just leave and come back. And that's an enemy. there's a bunch of crystals in here that charge it. The unfortunate thing is the light ring, relative to the others, only has one charge in it, where all the others have, like, a bunch. Whoa, okay, nothing in here of use. Might have been across the room. That empty room across the hall. Charge the cleric! Oh, there's a Chimera with him. Those things are irritating. Luckily I can get a pretty good combo off here. Oh, or not. Doesn't want to give me the third move there. Nope. I will happily let Bacchus take that kill. See what we got here. Upgrading skills here. So I'm doing pretty well. I have 3,500 party SP because I kept a bonus board for so long that had like 4 green on the bonus board. And that's why I was able to max steal with Miracle right away, in case I end up with any items to steal. Like, just in case this one-time boss enemy has one, as a purely hypothetical scenario. There it is. Ah, Miracle is eating all the berries. Okay, there's nothing in here. Great. So let's go all the way back. Alright, now everything's regenerated. We can get those. We can get the light ring recharged. That purple will probably actually help a lot here with how much MP I'm going through. Just does not want to do that one animation at the end of the battles. Okay. In the door. Down the stairs. Open another door. Go through here again. And crystal. Charge the light ring. Let's get the furthest away ones first, because those are the most annoying by far. Miracle is the fastest, so it would make sense that she's taking a lot of the kills. But we can take Bacchus out again because we're not fighting a boss anymore. Give the bench players some time. Oh, hey. Oh hey, it froze. The enemy, it's not the game, thankfully. There it is. Okay. Oh. Let's not walk into that thing so much. Whee! Got the evil shadows off the door. Phase, no one likes you. Stop leveling up. Okay, we've got one guy pointing this way, another guy pointing this way. Looks like we're going to this one this time first. Another torch puzzle. And then this one. And process of elimination, it's probably this one. Da 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 da. Oh hey. Come on. Come on over. Is he still chasing me? Is he still chasing me? Do I get the ambush encounter? Oh hey, that didn't need to explode in the air. Okay, Hunter's Moon is not very good. Noted. And Edge is still in his funk, so he's not going to do anything when he steals the last hit from the rest of the party. But I should probably do some semblance of sticking to my actual party. So, the planet before this was an alternate variant of Earth, which in this story has long since been destroyed by the World War III. But in this alternate Earth, they land at the equivalent of Area 51, and people are like, hey, a bunch of aliens have landed. They have an advanced spaceship. And despite the rules in place saying, hey, don't give spaceship technology to undeveloped planets, they don't know how to use it properly. They go ahead and do that anyway because reasons. And they end up the planet ends up getting blown up, engulfed in flames. But yeah, so that planet, alternate Earth in that other dimension, ends up getting destroyed, and Edge freaks out about it. So he's like, terrible. And in the English dub, which thankfully we were spared from, that's probably one of the most hated scenes in the game because Edge's English voice actor did a rather poor job with it. Okay, what the heck kind of ring does that require? Okay, Purgatorium. Requires light ring. Maybe it's just another burst of the light ring. No, it doesn't look like that. Anyone know what the items I just got in here were? Flare robe, that was one of them. Flare robe. At the moment, you can only open 2 of the 3 chests in this room, in which you will find a flare robe and a poison relief unit. Okay, so let's keep moving. Because the walkthrough said so. Doesn't look like there's anything else up here. Oh dear. You're quite right, but... Alright. Ha. Ha. Oh dear. Okay, let's exit again real quick so we can reset those crystals and make this a little easier on ourselves. So Roak is the planet on which the first Star Ocean game took place. So there are tons of callbacks here. Crow, who you probably haven't met unless you saw like a couple streams at the very beginning, ends up being the father of the protagonist of the first game or something. Haha, I think I might have stolen that kill. Nope, Miracle got it. And there's another level gained. But she still does not know fairy healing, so I'm saving all of her SP right now to be used on that. Because that's gonna be your best healing spell for a while. Alright. Alright, so that's the first one we're going to have to get. Did Miracle steal that kill? Oh my god. Wow. Unfortunate. Yeah, Miri is good. And the feather folk that we're trying to save is also like an ant to the feather folk in the first Star Ocean game. There are no alternate costumes, no. There's some gacha game that has been out in Japan for a little bit now and is coming to the West on phones and tablets that has like alternate versions of characters in some places, I think. Door open. Whoa. How's everybody doing? Bow of Wisdom. That sounds like a new weapon. Whoa. Nice. Increases critical hit chance. If that stacks with the critical hit skill, that's a lot of critical finishes, which is a lot of blue on my bonus board. Hey, buddy. How would you cultists like to have an arrow in your sternum? Alright, bonus board's almost full now. Alright. Got that crystal. So we can't use it again. I know there was another crystal down here because we used it when we were in here earlier, so... Wait, what? Oh, hey, this is the same room that gets... That's a sense of direction fail right there. There it is. And we are making it. Pew pew pew. Fire the missiles. Charge. How far are you in Xanadu now, by the way? Overkill. Nice, good stuff. After story and epilogue and everything. That's a good reason to miss something. Rex is also playing it, so avoid spoilers. And here we are again at the one treasure chest that, can't be opened right now. Oh hey, surprise. down here, if anything. I do not. Whoa, okay. So that's a treasure chest we can't open. So when it was one of those dungeon crawls, people requested the school swimsuit costume. And it didn't last very long. Welp. Okay, another one of these puzzles. Whoever designed this dungeon really liked this puzzle. Already charged, but we have another crystal now. Good. And we can go further in. Ow. Face. Yeah, it's not case sensitive. We figured that out last week. Yoink. All right. Let's use the people that aren't in the party for healing. Yeah, it's a lot of enemies on this floor. Oh. Somebody else get poisoned, or did she get poisoned again? Jeez. Stop getting poisoned, Miracle. Ah. There we go. And good haul of experience there. And treasure chest. Monies. That guy's pointing there. Let's clear out these enemies first. So, Bacchus is of the same race as Miria, believe it or not. Just he lost most of his body in an accident and had to replace it with machinery. Recipe! Ignis would be proud. Huh. Don't actually know how to get down there. Well, let's start by solving this puzzle. That seems like a good thing to do. Oh hey, bat. Thought I'd gotten all the enemies out, but apparently not. Oh god, they're everywhere! Yoink! Stupid bats and their status effects.
戦闘と呼ぶにはあまりにもあっけないもん。
Okay, now let's do this puzzle. That guy's pointing straight to the right. So that guy is also pointing here. Oh, they're both pointing at this one, and that one's pointing here. That makes the sense. I think they just chose a very a name to make the place sound as spooky as possible, because it's a place where a cult is attempting to sacrifice someone. Straight ahead from here is right here. Anything pointing at something else? Let's go for it. Alright. I had to say it's probably this one. No, it's not. It's this one? Yeah, that looks right. You're pointing straight up here, or toward this. Got it. Yep. Alright. And I think that's the last one. Whoa! We solved the crap out of that puzzle. And now we have stairs. Wow. Well, Well, that was loud. Treasure chest first, then recharge. Oh, we're both caught on a corner. Ah. Oh my god, Miracle, stop getting poisoned. Whoa. Alright, got treasure chest, recharged light ring. That's a win all around. Let's go grab that other treasure chest and move on, I think.
戦闘と呼ぶにはあまりにも。
And another one we can't open without the wind ring. Lovely. What's in here? Jess, you made it! How are you doing? Yeah. This game loves doing the making you revisit old areas by making certain treasure chests inaccessible. I'm good. We are having a good crawl so far. We have a few new party members with us since the last time you were able to watch one of these. I guess you weren't here last week, so Bacchus. Yep. Last week was the first time for the bot. Went pretty well, so.
戦闘と呼ぶにはあまりにも。
どうかしら。正直に言ってごらんなさい。
Ha. Ha. Funny. Mostly I try to show all the new characters when they're new. Or do like I did in Xanadu and show them in the dungeon where like they're most That does seem to be a popular request to add a counter for that for some reason. Okay. Let's... What the heck is over here? Good question. Ah, wait a sec. So, okay, these both go back, those doors both go back up. One of them goes to somewhere we haven't been then, in theory. Haha, another one of these puzzles. So whoever designed this dungeon really liked this one puzzle, where you get whichever torch the knight statue's lance is pointing at, because they've put this same puzzle or variations on it in like 6 different rooms already. Whee! Very Zelda. Da 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 da. Oh hey, that might have helped earlier. Let's recharge the light ring, which whoever built it decided. I do like that they did like other variations on it with the multiple statues that point and like that huge room. Okay, so those both go back up, and this way is going to go further in. That makes the sense. LBX? I don't know that one. There should be another stone to charge the light ring here. There is not a counter for that. Yeah, Esri, I need to get your Twitter because that's how I like talk about planning these things. That's my primary venue for stuff. Ow. And Bacchus takes the kill. What's Little Battler's X-Knighted like? Jess? So Star Ocean actually spun off of Namco's okay. I just like to have some means of talking to people about stuff. Ha. Last week's Strain was here and he commented on that command for the bot more than anyone. Okay. Another one of these. Woo! Wait, what? What the... Okay, this is gonna go badly and get a fail counter, I'm pretty sure. But, hey. That was unexpected. Good. That, yeah. I expected that to happen because I didn't follow it after the first one. Interesting variation on the puzzle that I forgot about. Okay, so we get this one first. And then we have to actually pay attention to it quickly. So across, to the right, and back to the left. Got it. I think we got another butt there, though, so we can probably increment that one. Anyone can do it. Anyone can enter the commands. I think Rex's stream might be up behind, so if someone else wants to make sure we record that. Oh, there's another one. Can't be falling behind here. The bad jokes counter is the only one I'm not resetting every week. From earlier. Whoosh. Alright, treasure chest. And something we can't fit. Wow, okay. Meemaw? What is that? Oh yeah, triple crit. That's how it's done. And there it is again. Someone do the honors.
君たちとの旅は間違いではなかったようだ。
Mississippi, Alabama, Louisiana. There was, in fact, a but. Wow, what level does she learn that? There it is. Oh. And Miracle went crazy combo on that. Ow. Whoa, this hand of mine is burning red. Treasure chest. Oh snap, trophy. Well, Bacchus just opened up some serious Ken's whoop ass right there. Ring is charged again. And now we descend a little further. Luckily this dungeon has less than 100 floors. Snap the feather folk that we are trying to rescue right now. Asmodeus ends up being a major factor in Star Ocean 1, which is, this is a prequel to. Some of the same cult, I guess, ends up resurrecting him, and he drives a lot of the plot in that game for a while before it goes off the planet of Roak that we're on right now. Yep. Chronologically, this is the very first of the Star Ocean games, taking place before all the other ones. No, I mean, they don't succeed at bringing him back here. Now that I think about it, it's a group of people from off the planet that end up using this planet's stuff and bringing him back for their own purposes. No, we don't. It doesn't really affect it. It's just kind of in the same place, other than the fact that some Faye's trying to be useful.
一体あの人たちに何をした？フェイズ、何をしたと聞いているんです。
Earth in this universe is actually very dead. Earth was destroyed by World War III. This is the planet Roak.
フェイズ、どうしたんだよ。エッジさん、赤化病を広めていたのは彼らです。そうやって民衆を不安に陥れていたんです。なんて卑劣な。それよりもエッジさん。
But basically some other folks unleash Asmodeus in Star Ocean 1, and you deal with that, and then you find out that it was some off-worlders that did it, and you go into space and leave Roak behind and go deal with that. It's been a very long time since I played the first Star Ocean, so I don't remember it as well. As late as it takes to finish the dungeon. I think that's a reasonably late scene in the dungeon, so hopefully they give me a save point before the boss, because the boss is a So Miracle is a lesser Fellpool, which is a native race of cats to Roak. The other one that we're in the process of rescuing, the Featherfolk girl, is also a native race of Roak, and they have wings. Alright, so carrying on with what we were doing, we go further down. Please give me a save point before the boss. Okay, good. Still plenty going on here. A native race of cat people. But to answer the question of how late this is go, I don't think it'll go too late. This isn't a crazy long dungeon. Someone should get that counter. There it is. Alright, you did do it right. I like the bot, it's fun. Oh wow. The game's just piling them on now. Probably to make up for lost time with how long it took it to get the first one. What the actual... It doesn't do it as part of a sentence either. Shane tried that last week. Because we were on a space station the size of a small moon, so that's no moon jokes were inevitable. So Shane went with, that's no moon, it's a butt. Wow, those things take so little damage. Wow, that's like, gotta be like 3 in a row at this point. Alright, let's see what we got here. Alright, we've got yet another one of these puzzles. Because whoever designed this temple really liked this one puzzle. Yep. Next week we'll have 2 more party members that we haven't seen yet. We've got Aramat, who is another Eldarian like Phase, except a lot more emo. Yep. We do. And there's only 8 slots. Whoa! From the Ganondorf School of Dungeon Design. Did I screw that up? I might have screwed that up. Because it's pointing at this one now and I'm... Did it mean... Welp. Looks like we did this pretty wrong. But we already did the fail, so... Wow. Oh my god. A little bit, Jess, a little bit. Guess so. But is a fail before I get the thing telling you you failed? good combo there.
戦闘と呼ぶにはあまりにも
まだまだ若い子には負けないわよ。
And can't get that treasure chest till I drain the water. I don't plan to. That will suffice. Wow, we are raking in the experience with this bonus board. Oh. Okay. Oh geez, there's another lantern over here. Probably. I'm gonna go with probably. Still hasn't failed me on the puzzle, when it should have failed me by now. Yes, Senor Card Gauge. Oh my god, Miracle, why are you poisoned again? Well, we're in double digits. Oh, there's still one over there. No, I'm pretty sure I did that one. What is this? Zubat fainted. Blue is 10% extra experience. Yellow is 10% extra money. Purple is 1% HP and MP recovery. Here we go. Here's where we officially fail the puzzle. Nope, there's still one more apparently. Oh my god. So these succubus enemies are interesting because they only take full damage from critical hits apparently. Oh, Jess, you got a tag out? I'm so glad you could make it this week. Thank you for coming. You too. Alright, let's just fail the puzzle and get it over with. Here we go. Okay. Yep, exactly. And that's pretty much the last puzzle in the dungeon. Okay, one. Well, oh hi, Mr. Chimera. We missed one of these earlier, so even though we didn't get it on that battle, Whoa. So many status effects in this place. Alright, this is number 2. Wow. So here's where I screwed up. There's this one back here that I definitely didn't see was part of the puzzle.
攻撃距離確保。敵の強度。
Whoa. And we're silenced again. Edge Maverick reporting for duty. Three. Right here. Cool, cool. Okie dokie. Number 4 is right here. Number 5 is over to the northwest. Cleverly hidden behind a wall. Because they don't want anyone to get this puzzle right on the first try or anything. Meowth used Scratch, it's super effective. Okay, now over to the southeast. Number 6. Number 7 is in the northeast. Do not go up the stairs. That will reset the puzzle. Hello, Mr. Chimera. Archer going into melee. Can't say I would have done that, but the AI seems to have thought it was a good idea. Pew pew pew. Alright, number 8 is directly to the west of the thing. This one right here. And boom goes the dynamite. Puzzle solved.
ほんと見かけ倒しもいいとこね。まだまだ若い子には負けないわよ。
All right. With that solved, we can go get this treasure chest. Which was down here. A microhadron collider and a wind gem. What else was there here? Run, 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 run. I don't want to fight another one of those right now. And what was this room again? Oh, go to Crystal. We need one of those. Shine. Shine. Charge the light rain. Oh, okay. Pretty sure we already went in here, but I'll just double check real quick. Oh god, it's everywhere. Okay, walk up to the trap without setting it off. That would be a good thing. And is there anything in here other than a bunch of ambush encounters? If I didn't have a full bonus board, I'd like that this was putting green on my bonus board. Oh, sorry, did I not actually finish my sentence earlier about the bonus board? The green one is Party SP, which you can use for any character to learn skills with. That's quite a bit of experience. No, it looks like this room was just a bunch of random encounters. That's unfortunate. Alright. Well, that was a waste of a use of the light ring. that we have limited of. Wow. Skill manual focus. Focus! Oh hey, new weapon for Bacchus. Why would this primitive planet have weapons for a cyborg? Define no point. So that skill actually, like, Rami has it as well, but you have to manually use it. Oh, so, battle config. You can only set 2 battle skills at a time. Focus is not one of those, or you'd see it here. It's just one that you can use from the... Not there, clearly, because some of these, like, you use from as a menu. Like, you actually have to manually use focus to increase your hit and critical hit chance, which is why I never do it, because that would be a pain to do every fight. And we're healed, hooray. Everything is awesome. Can we get over... Anyone remember if we tried... I already know, like, which characters I'm gonna use. So, oh right, this was the area that needed the wind ring to get rid of that. So my focus with skills has primarily been on 1, things used in item creation, 2, things that let you get more items, such as botany, which increases the item drop rate of plant enemies, harvesting, which is a directly gathering skill. Each character has 1 skill that increases the drop rate from a particular enemy. Those are actually really, really important. Because that's basically how you get a lot of the rare items in this game. They're drops from enemies, but only if you have those skills at high levels. So, Edge has Phase has entomology, Edge has anthropology, which is humans, Limel has parapsychology, which is undead, Miracle has ornithology, which is birds, Muria has demonology, Bacchus has robotics, for obvious reasons. But yes, focus is something you can definitely use in a boss fight to help out. That is, I just honestly don't think do enough, because the bosses in the main story aren't actually that hard. And then in the bonus dungeon you start getting eaten alive by little, like... Oh yeah, item creation in Star Ocean games is great. I'll show... I don't know if you... Did you ever play this one? I'll show you the item creation in like another stream at some point when I'm not in the middle of a dungeon. Because basically the way you make recipes is really interesting because you combine 3 characters and their particular talents to design recipes, and then there's no randomness to the actual making of items, which was a issue in some of the other games that led to a lot of save scumming. Okay, so basically you put everyone on a timer which is fueled by your party SP, and that's how you come up with the recipes. And then the silence, right when I was about to do a test. That's wonderful. And there's no element of randomness in the actual... Alright. Wow, we took some damage that fight. Basically in certain other... Yeah, definitely. In previous games you would always save your game before creating anything because you'd be using very hard to find resources. Whereas in this, you're basically guaranteed with enough investment of party SP to get the recipe, and then it's just a matter of actually making the item. Alright, so there's an item that may or may not drop from this boss that is one of a kind. So the video is going to cut out for a sec while I save the game. Just a heads up. And we're back. So I assume the boss is in this next room, judging by the save point before the door and the... Wow, okay, so this is gonna be effectively the end of the actual dungeon crawling for the night, but I will definitely be streaming this more, but I may keep going since it's still early. And I saved, so in case we do not get the item I want, I can reload. If I don't, I will reload because I need that item. It's one of a kind, and I'm an obsessive compulsive completionist for some reason. Well, this guy's not menacing at all.
どこかでお会いしましたかな。だとすれば、それは実に喜ばしいことです。大陸にアスモデウスの偉大さを広める我々の行いが、あなた方をここへ導いたということなのですから。さあ、共にアスモデウスに祈りを捧げましょう。
Oh yeah, they have battle trophies. I'll bring them up after the battle. They have a set of battle trophies for every character.
新たな世界のため、共に滅びようではありませんか。
僕たちはアスモデウスの崇拝者じゃない。友人を迎えに来ただけだ。
友人？おお、フェザーフォルクのお嬢さんのことですね。
And there's in-game tied to your account, whether Steam or PlayStation or whatever, trophies for getting all the battle trophies. And yeah, that's like the biggest collectible of everything. Because there's so many of them for every character.
それのどこが罪だというのですか？世界は緩やかに滅びの道を進んでいる。
This game is also available on PC, by the way. It got ported to PC at the same time it got ported to PS4.
あなたの友人はそのための礎となる存在。友人であるあなたがなぜそれを祝福しないのか、私には理解できません。
当たり前だ。この世界を滅ぼしたいだなんて、そんなことサラが望むわけがない。
いやはや、本当におかしなことを言うお人だ。彼女はそれを望んでいます。私は知っているんです。ええ、知っているんです。私だけは知っているんですよ。
ミスターエッジ、この男は何だ？
It's an
自分
option.
たちの前で動いている。これは何だ？
この姿を取ったことでよくわかりました。人間の欲望とは限りないものなのです。今あるものではすぐに満足できぬようになり、また新たな幸福を求めるようになるのです。しかし今のこの世界はそうできてはいない。限界があるんですよ。でもね、私は足りないんです。地位、名誉、金、いくら手に入れても、もうこれ以上はこの世界では手に入らないんです。でも私はもっともっと欲しいんですよ。そう、たとえ今この身が朽ち果て滅びようとも、人間の欲望はこんなにも限りないのですよ。
ふざけるな、ふざけるなよお前。そんなくだらない理由でサラを、世界を、星に住まう人たちを。
あれがエッジの力、エッジの中にあるムーアの力。
なんと熱い。
綺麗な光。
戦うぞみんな。エンジさん、ちっぽけな存在の僕に今できることはそれだけだ。そして僕はやってみせる。ロークはこんな滅びを望んでなんかいない。サラを救い、アスモデウス復活を止める。
Yes.
わかりました。それでは新しい世界のために滅びを差し上げましょう。
Namur is from Namuris, the second planet in the game. You just all right, fight time.
いつも通りやってみよう。行くわよ。
Okay, I was about to say. Hey, how's it going? Alright, now we've got our actual boss here. There, we got it. Okay, we got the weapon. We no longer are worrying about missing an item here. Alright, let's get rid of that poison on Miria. Ow. Oh, he's gone. That's what being overleveled will do. And we just gained a metric crap ton of experience. So, what was your handle on this? Sanai. As you see, steal a weapon, battle trophies. My greed prevented your resurrection. For now.
ですが、偉大なる我らが魔王よ。彼らに滅びと、そして新たな世界で祝福を。何者だったのだ、あの男は。わからない。でも最後の最後まであの男は狂信者のままだったんだ。あれはまるで
And
Sarah.
There's our next party member.
それに皆さんもおはようございますサラタよかったよ。確か私は思い出しました。突然窓からお客さんがいらしたんです。私おもてなしをしようと思ったら、そうそう連れ去られてしまったんです。いやー、あれはびっくりしてしまいました。
怪我はないかい？
眠っていたので詳しいことは存じ上げませんが、どうやら皆さんに助けていただいたようですね。ありがとうございます。感 しゃ感激です。
どうかした？
どうやらイレーナさんに会ったみたいですね。ちょっとだけいい顔になってますよ。よかったです。
サラ、僕は
はい。
ありがとう。
And that is the end of the Purgatorium.
僕はきっと
She is indeed wearing glasses.
今度は間違えなかったんだ。サラもロークも生きてる。
Yep, that was the scene where he breaks out of it, and probably the part where the game gets a good bit better after a bit of a lull, with alternate Earth and this planet being some of the weaker. To be fair, this part was mostly something I considered weaker my first time through the game because I didn't understand all its connections to the first Star Ocean, because at that time I'd never played it.
こっちこっち。サラタンは無事だったのよ。早くこっちだよ。
はい、僕も今そちらへ行きます。ああ、それと
So at this
こっ
point
ち
in
は
the
何も
game,
ないです。
you have two more characters that are pretty clearly going to be party members, and only one slot left in the menu. So process of elimination. See, only 7 slots. Not quite. Holy light and cannot be opened until I get the darkness ring. Okay. So I'll be coming back to this place, like in the post-game. Got it. Coming all the way back down here. At least I won't have to solve that stupid puzzle again. So what now for choices? For characters that haven't joined yet. One of them is Sarah, who we just saw. The other is Arumat, who is an Eldarian-like phase, but a lot more emo, calling himself a Grim Reaper and carrying a scythe around. But he's a lot more of a force physically. So it's not really a choice. Someone's just gonna... One of the current characters is going to not be in the party. Both Sarah and Arumat will be in the party. Arumat will replace a character that is in there now, and there's no choice involved. It is not, so don't worry.
見つけた。見つけた。
Huh, I never noticed that. It's not as silly a name as Edge Maverick, though, so... Fine, I don't get to sneak by you, and I have to do another fight after the boss. So, officially the Saturday Night Dungeon Crawl is finished with the completion of the dungeon. I will, however, be doing other stuff on Planet Roak still. Whew, this place is a goldmine for experience compared to outside. These guys leave anything behind? Yeah, it's kind of how I feel too. It's definitely better gameplay than writing. Whoa. Oh, fine. The English voice did not help things either. That did in fact happen. Whew, well. Sneak by. And back on the first floor. Yep. Next week we will be on EN2. And I will be streaming parts of this to get to that point throughout the week, I'm sure.
なんだか久しぶりに青空を見た気がするよ。
うん、そうだね。それでは皆さんにお話です。皆さんにはいっぱいお世話になりました。それでは行ってきます。突然のことで何も言えなかったんみゃ。サラタン行っちゃったのよ。サラタン。
随分とあっけない別れだったな。
サラさ
That
んら
was
しいけど
surprisingly a good bit shorter than the last
ちょっと
crawl,
寂しいね。
actually. The last crawl was definitely over 3 hours.
本当に助けてもらっちゃった。
あ
私ね、自分が普通じゃないってことがずっと嫌だった。完全に吹っ切れたわけじゃないけど、でももう少し前向きに自分と付き合ってみるね。イレーネさんに励まされて、そして何よりエッチの紋章の光がとても暖かかったから。
僕の紋章か。
これからもまっすぐ走るエッチでいて。そうする限りエッチの紋章はずっと輝くわ。そうしたらその輝きを受けて私も輝くから、ずっと一緒に。
ああ。
どうしたのよ、フェイズ。
はい。どうかしましたか、リムル。
フェイズ、なんだかちょっと変なのよ。
気のせいですよ。
どうかしたの？
ウェルチからのコールだ。至急カルナスに戻れってさ。
何かあったのかしら？
わからない。とりあえず戻ってみよう。
Yeah, let's not use that staff. That makes attacks damage allies as well. That seems like a bad plan. Alright. So now we are in the cleanup phase. Sintatroy, okay. I have a lot of side quests I can do right now, but I don't think I'm gonna do them tonight, because I just did a long dungeon. So, I'm just gonna hurry back to the spaceship and do those other side quests another day. As I ride a giant pink rabbit. Adds weapons. Okay. Oh, right, that was something I should probably... I can just do that at the ship. Bunnies! Whoa. Let's hit these gathering points, because reasons. Already full on everything that gave me, I guess. Almost there. Alright, we made it back to the ship.
ごめんよ、ウェルチ。そろそろ本題に入ってくれないか？
おっと、いけないいけない、私としたことが。USTA 本部から新しい指令が入ったわ。
本部から？
エッジ・マーベリック船長および SRF スペ
We
ー
have
スシ
new
ップ
orders
3
to
号
go
機
back
カ
to
ル
the
ナス
first
クルー
planet,
地球
but we're gonna
惑星
completely
エイオス
ignore
に
them
向
because
か
we
わ
have
れたし
side quests to do.
惑星エイオス。なんでまた急に？
エイオスはグラフトン隊長がエルダー人と共同で開拓作業に当たってるはずでしょ。その開拓基地との交信が突然途絶えたのよ。
交信が途絶えた？
地球からいくら連絡しても梨のつぶてらしいわ。
エルダー本星の反応はどうなっているんですか？
それがね、このところエルダー本星とも連絡が取れないそうなのよ。
本星とも？
そこで君たちへの指令ってわけ。エイオスを調査し結果を本部に伝えること。オッケー？
わかった。ありがとう、ウェルチ。
いえいえ、どういたしまして。じゃあね。ああ、そうそう、メンテは終わったみたいよ。どうするの、エッジ？
どうするもこうするも当然命令に従うさ。実際エイオスがどうなったのか気になるし。
However, we do have a ton of side quests to
僕も
do.
同胞たちが心配です。何か？いや、なんでもないんだ。ただ少し雰囲気が変わったような気がしてさ。リムルもそんなことを言っていました。気のせいですよ。
フェイズはいつまでこの格好してるのよ。
やっぱり似合いませんか？
うん。
もう一つこのマントを外せない理由ができました。必ず君に似合うと言わせてみせますよ。準備が整い次第、本船はエイオスに向け発進する。
And we're completely ignoring that and going to Limerus instead.
メインエンジン正常に作動。惑星ロークの大気圏より無事離脱しました。レイミー、ロークを移してくれないか。
やっぱり私の星と似てる気がする。
We're not actually going to
本当に
Eos.
私の生まれた星だったのかな。
気になるんだったら降りてもいいのよ。一人くらいいなくなっても問題ないわ。
私はエッジたちと一緒に行くの。そっちこそなんでカルナスに乗ってるの？
仲間に入れてもらったんだもの。当然でしょ。
しかしミス・ミリア、君の艦はロークに置いたままではないのかね。
ミセスよ。艦は自動航行で返したから先に EN2 に戻っているわよ。
サラタン、バイバイなのよ。
サラは今頃どうしてるかな。
きちんとお別れ言いたかったな。サラ、また会おうね。
縁があればまた会おう、ミス・サラ。
さようなら。私何言ってるのサラさん。よく考えたら私はここにいました。あはは、これではお別れできませんねって言ったはずです。
そういえばそうだったような。
イレーネさんに挨拶も済ませましたから、こうしてただいまなのですよ。わーい。
今さら引き返せないだろ。
確かに時間を大幅にロスすることになる。
Because we're totally not going to be going back to Roak. We totally are before we ever go to Eos.
ロークなのですね。私、実は皆さんと出会うずっと前から夢を見ていたんです。それはロークが魔王さんに滅ぼされる夢です。イレーネさんに相談したところ、イレーネさんも信託を授かったんだそうです。星の海を渡ってきた人たちがロークを守ってくれると。そして私の運命はその方々と共にあるということを。なんて、これはただの建前でして、私は皆さんと一緒に行きたいのです。だから一緒に連れて行ってはもらえないでしょうか。皆さんがいれば飛べる気がするのです。
ロークに来る前、いろいろあったんだ。苦しくて悲しくて、それは今も残ってる。けどロークで少しだけ救われた気がした。ここにいる仲間たちやイレーネさん、そしてサラ、君のおかげで。僕はこれからもみんなに迷惑をかけると思う。それでもいいのなら一緒に行こう、サラ。
もちろんです。だって仲間じゃないですか。
ああ、そうだね。これからもよろしく、サラ。
はい、こちらこそ。
with Roak being behind us now, I'm gonna call the stream there, I suppose. Since, yeah, we did all that stuff. I will be playing again tomorrow though, and likely streaming, so... Thank you for coming, everybody. Video's gonna cut out for a sec when I save the game, and then I'm gonna turn the video off for the night. Alright, have a good night everybody, and I will see folks throughout the week for other streams of this, for all the stuff that has to be done before the next dungeon crawl, and next Saturday for another dungeon on another planet. Have a good night everybody.